Hello everyone. This video is actually directed to my Western friends or Westerners like in general about the situation in Palestine. I'm just going to speak out like some facts. I don't know why Westerns don't really get it about this situation. I'm not really sure how media and news works from your side of the world, but like in our side of the world, it's not really a trusted source of information. Like as an example, I'm Egyptian. I know you might heard about 2011 revolution. The first few days of local news kept airing a recorded video for Tahrir Square, which where we had our revolution there, and they aired it as an empty place. Like they aired a recorded video for days, as it's empty and it's just rumors and no one actually in the street. So this is how we see media, like from our side of the world. This is how media goes. It's never the truth and it's never even related. And the second fact that you really need to consider while going through an argument with an Arab regarding the situation in Palestine, it's just that you need to understand that Arabs speak the language of the conflict going out there. The videos of the IDF news and Israeli pages news and propaganda and like everywhere their platforms, what you consider as a news and facts, we really actually consider as hilarious joke, like a really hilarious joke. And I will show you an example. It's not limited to this exact news I'm going to show you, but you will understand like the point. In the video that you can see clearly, like in the background, the IDF soldier, he is pointing to a paper saying that this paper contain an operation for Hamas, details for the operation of Hamas and the names of the soldiers and their missions and everything. While actually, and you can Google it, trying to use Google Translate or even turn your phone to an Arabic language and check your calendar. Actually, this is just the weekdays. What you considered as a fact and a proof for Hamas being in Al Shifa hospital is actually the days of the week in Arabic, like Sabt, Had, Ithnain, Talat, and you can just search it doing anything. I can leave even on the comment on the video. I will leave you like the actual letters in Arabic if you want to double check my information. And that's actually the same reason we didn't really buy the idea of, or not the idea, the actual lie that Israel could improve it about the beheaded babies and about the rape and about like mostly everything, like mostly, and it's a fact. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not just spreading lies or something. It's just I can prove it. For 75 years of occupation, it was so obvious to us to see clearly who is doing what to who. It's like, as an Egyptian, we live next border. Like, we have family in common. Like, my grandfather went to Palestine, and it was just Palestine. Our friends are there. Like, we can see clearly what's actually happening there. Why you can't understand that? Like, we understand language. We live just next to them. You're just judging from your insecurity and racist mind, judging a situation you really know nothing about. Nothing. Seriously, like the videos we are sharing, it's not even explaining half what's happening in Gaza. For 75 years, I'm not talking since the start of 7th of October start or something. I don't know how you consider 7th of October as a start for anything after the 75 years of occupation, spreading lies, accusing Palestinians to do the crimes that Palestinians actually proved that Israel is actually doing. While all the Israeli have to prove any of their lies, it's just always the same. And you can also double check this information. You will find them when they try to prove anything after they fail to prove it with an actual evidence. They fabricate actually a record for a Hamas member having a conversation with another Hamas member or whatever they say. And actually, those records also, if you knew like a bit Arabic, you would notice like definitely in less than 2 seconds that those not even speaking like this. I don't really consider anything related to the situation as funny, and it's actually hurtful to know that I actually need to speak out for the people to notice our suffering. It's actually hurts. But Arab's not really the kind of man who would go crying to explain things to you, and you haven't seen even half of the videos that we actually see in our report because we don't really translate everything just for you and your entertainment. As you, in Arab world, it's not actually something you would argue about when you see a child being massacred like every day for a whole month. It's just for you. Westerns, it may be something you could argue about. You can say they are terrorists. You can justifying this cruelty and these inhuman acts. It's just basic humanity for Arabs to pick a side, and it's not really hard to see the situation. I really hope you start acting and noticing that before it's too late, before they just eliminate a whole population.